What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Lamont International, Rich Dude. So I'm just making a bunch of videos. Um, and the purpose of this video is to tell you the difference between Class 1 FLL, and having a Class 1 and a Class 3 FLL, like I'm in the process of getting. So, Class 1 is selling types of federal firearms licenses. Federal firearm licenses. And these are given away from the ATF. You know, everybody love the ATF. In any way, I'm on their website just reading this. It says an individual who is licensed to engage in business in manufacturing, importing, and or dealing in firearms. Persons must be licensed by ATF to engage in businesses of firearms. And that's the way I'm thinking that they talk, because, you know, nobody likes ATF. And probably a bunch of nerds. So we got different classes. All right, you got 1, 2, it looks like all the way to 11. So with dealers, there's 3. There's a dealer in firearms other than destructive devices. All right, that's the most popular. Pawnbroker in firearms other than destructive devices, and dealer in destructive devices. Now, that's number 9 is the dealer in destructive devices. And, excuse me, those are the ones that cost like thousands of dollars. That's like if you're a construction worker and you're trying to implode a building. In order to build another building, you got to have permits, you got to have licenses to handle destructive devices. And then also, if maybe you are a military contractor and you want to sell the U.S. government a bunch of grenades or something like that, and that's why you'll have it. Those are thousands on top of thousands of dollars to get. That's the Class 9. Class 2 is the bomb broker, firearm, other than destructive devices. That's the pawnbrokers. You don't need a pawn shop or anything like that, but that's what they usually have. So let's say you have a firearm that you don't want anymore. I can buy it off you for a low price, do a little tweaking, make sure that it's safe, boom, take it out. And then also, I can sell firearms that aren't up to manufacturer specification. So I got a couple examples here. Let's look at this. All right, this is my everyday carry. This is a Springfield XDS. S means single stack, 45 3.3 inch barrel. Let's see. I should have did that first, but it's clear. It's clear. That's spring. Anyway, this is a fucking beast. All right. This is a fucking beast. This thing kicks like a mule, hollers like a mule, and it'll put a big ass hole in the mule. So, anyway, so from the manufacturer, you get the weapon, of course, and then you get three different magazines. All right, these are aluminum round magazines. I would never sell them with the ammo in them, but hollow points, for example. So this is a 6-round magazine, right? You see the little thing. So when it's in the weapon, you got a little thing you got a little space for your pinky. Then it comes with this little pony of a magazine, 5-round magazine, right? And then you got the Shield, 7-round magazine, right? Still hollow points. Yep. These are home defense right here. Some good rounds right here. 7 rounds, right? All these come from the manufacturer. As long as you sell them without the ammo in there, you're good to go with a Class 1. Now, I'm going to show you my AR-15. So, let's make sure it's clear. All right, it's clear in there. You know, AR-15, it's like a freaking, might as well be a BB gun. All right, So with my AR-15, I got a scope, a 5x scope, right? That means 5 times your naked eye when you're looking into it. 5 times the naked eye. Boom. So you can get right there on the target. Start once you zero it, you can shoot it, right? Also, it has night vision. So it can be pitch black outside. I look in there, I can still see you, and I can shoot you. And also, right here, we got an infrared dot. So, so not only do I have a 5x scope, night vision, I also have a red dot that I can put right there on your chest and just let it loose. So this is a bad mother sucker. So it's an $800, like a mid to low range $800 AR-15, but we got this $200-300 scope, which makes it what, well over $1,000. And I can sell it for well over $1,000. And I would have to have a class 2 in order to sell that with the scope. Now, if I wanted to sell this without a class 2, I would have to take that scope off. But if I get the class 1, which is about $200, and the class 2, which is an additional $100, I can do both. And then what else I can do? Let's go back to the Springfield XDS 45. It's my baby. But anyway, so let's say I wanted to paint it gold, get it custom painted, paint it gold, and then sell it for a profit. I would need that class 2. So it just makes sense to spend the extra money to get the class 1 and the class 2. Then also you got the manufacturers ammunition for firearms other than ammunition and strength. We don't need that. Then the class 7, you got the manufacturer of firearms other than destructive devices. Class 7, if you really, really like to make weapons, like you take let's say this was a deconstructed weapon and it was deemed to be deconstructed, and you wanted to put a different hammer on it, you wanted to make it from a 45 to a Desert Eagle or something like that, and just put a binary, like I always talk about the binary trigger, like I'm gonna put a binary trigger on this bad boy. Maybe not, because it only holds up to 7 rounds. But let's say you have a 9mm that holds 17 rounds, and you can get a 36 round extended clip, and you want a binary trigger. You take that out, put that back in. You can do all that with the class 7 manufacturer. Importers, you got the class 8 and the class 11. One is destructive devices, one is firearms and ammunition without destructive devices. And then the class 3 is the collector and relics. It's when a firearm has to be, I believe, don't quote me on this, over 25 years old. And it's like only $50. So I might just get that just on GP. But like I said, it's always a good idea to get class 1 and class 2, just to cover you when you are making justifications on or amendments on firearms. I love this one. So like I said, scopes, infrared. I might get a special butt stock, so it had no kick. This one really don't have any kick. This thing is pretty badass for an $800 AR-15 gonna be. Thing is pretty bad. So Those are the difference. Holla at your boy. You got any questions? Any questions at all? I'm gonna try to like end every video with this. Lamont International. This is all the information. Just trying to. We ain't trying to do too much. Just take over the world. Brokering done right. Lamont International at gmail.com. And there's the number. Leave a text message because I don't answer weird numbers. Leave a text message or a voice message, and I'll get back with you. All right. Have a good day, guys.